All right, we're up and running.
Woo!
So, guys,
a lot of things are happening.
I know.
And I do mean a lot.
A lot of things are happening.
Yes.
First of all, before we get into everything that we have to talk about, last week we were supposed to record, but then we got sidetracked and having other conversations on the studio.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay,
we had a meeting of the minds.
I was about to say do tell, because I'm like,
okay, so
they were recording.
So what happened is we signed up. I set us up, right? I did the whole thing. I set up the description. I created a thumbnail. We're about to go. We're about to record. We're all here, and all of a sudden, Lola said one thing, and it spiraled into a lot, like something personal. And we started looking around, helping her out. All of a sudden, an hour and a half later, we never recorded.
It was a great conversation. I had a lot of fun.
No, for sure. But then after that, Yadi and we decided that we were going to play Forza Horizon 6 for the first time, because he's not an Xbox guy. So this is your first Forza Horizon game or second that you played?
The second one, but the first one I only had it for like maybe 3 months, and then I sold the Xbox, so I never played it.
Right. So it was your first experience with the Forza Horizon. And before we get into all that, everything else, Yadi. Oh, plus I want to talk about how that experience went. Because we played together for what, 3.5 hours?
Oh,
4?
Shit. Yeah, we did.
It was one of those. You Justin, remember when like we were Call of Duty? All of a sudden, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
that was us last week. It was like, oh, let's do one more. Oh, let's do one, or let's change cars and do one more. Oh, let's change. How about if we do this? No. But how about if we did almost 3 o'clock in the morning?
I was about to say, it sounded like you were like completely engrossed in this, just doing everything. And then you look at the clock, all of a sudden it's like 3:30, 4 in the morning. I'm like, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So before we get into all that, Yadi, what is your first thoughts or first experience on Forza Horizon 6?
I mean, so far it's like the best car game that I ever played. Not counting Mario Kart, that's different, or Twisted Metal and all that stuff. But this takes it over Need for Speed for me. Like it feels very real, and then suddenly disappear in my house, like after 2 days of buying the game. So I'm not into it.
I'm assuming that means he got one himself.
Oh, Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
I don't hope so, because it's the only real way. I mean, it's the best, and in my opinion, only way to play good racing titles, man. There's no way. And me personally, I'm still kind of on the fence about getting it, maybe leaning towards getting it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Because I've always been more of like circuit racing, Gran Turismo style stuff like that, and so like that's generally what I've been playing, and I do generally have fun with that. But
you're gonna like this because you can do anything. Like you can choose what you wanna.
Oh yeah, no, I've
okay.
seen a ton of videos on it, and so it combines that realism of like racing and street racing and whatnot, and it gives you also those elements of like arcade, like Need for Speed style racing as well on top of that, which I thought was interesting, like a departure from what Forza Motorsport was when it was doing its thing.
Yeah, I think that Forza Horizon, to me, I hate playing, like, unless it's Gran Turismo, I hate playing games that is like you're fixed into a track. I want to be able to do what I need to do.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're kind of forced to stay on track because of the checkpoints per se. Because if you miss a checkpoint, it'll take you back right before the checkpoint.
Mhm.
But other than that, I think that Forza Horizon, the fifth one, it's very similar to this one. I do have to say that I enjoy a lot the Need for Speed Heat. I can compare these two, Need for Speed Heat and Forza Horizon 6, because of the customizable, like how much you can customize cars. There is a car game coming up soon, and it's the people that created the first Forza Horizon.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Was
Because
it Clutch?
the old developers, old
Glitch.
developers, I guess, felt that like their time with Forza Horizon had run its course, and it's basically kind of becoming formulaic. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you stick with what works, improve what needs to be improved, and then obviously the change in locations and whatnot. And what I was going to say is, like, when it comes to like that kind of freedom, when it comes to like roaming around and stuff like that, honestly, I don't think anybody does it better than Forza Horizon. And but
the location, especially
at this point, yeah. But like when it comes to like pure racing, especially like pure circuit racing, you're not going to touch Gran Turismo. There's no chance.
No.
And so I mean,
there've been some that have tried, like Forza Motorsports tried, and it was very close.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much how they had gotten their start. But when Forza Horizon took off, I think it was pretty much like just it from there. Like once, I think, what was it, Forza 5 or something like, was it Forza 5? Where they just called it Forza Motorsport or something like that? And then it was just nothing from there because it really didn't it just really didn't do as well because everybody had just moved on to Horizon.
Yeah, no, they kept doing Forza Horizon, comparing. I think it was, I think the last one for us, Morza. I can't speak to it.
Nerds don't words good, folks.
So I was going to say Forza Horizon, and I said Forza Horizon, and then now I was going to say Forza Motorsport, so I said Morza.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody froze on my end.
Are you good?
Yeah,
good
I'm
now?
good now.
Okay. The last Motorsports was 7.
Okay.
Are you stuck again?
You guys were for me.
You seem everybody seemed good over here.
I was gonna say, I think it may be you.
Me?
Yeah, everything's good on my side.
Yeah, I've got full signal on my end, but for some reason,
the thing is that you're
everybody's just kind of stuck.
You're not frozen for us,
right?
No. And the stream, it never froze. It's okay.
Roll with it.
Yeah, so far this experience of the game, it's
don't
it's nice. I have to sometimes, depending on the type of race, I do have to kind of jump back into my controller because I could easily just win. However, with this is a challenge and it makes it fun. So it's different the way that I have to control it.
Which races give you the most issues?
Drifting. Yeah. At least with this, I can't drift to save my life. So I gotta figure it out with the gears and whatnot. That's the only thing. Anything that I have to take a sharp turn and then turn the other way, that with this I don't seem to catch where I gotta turn the other way and it doesn't do it as quickly as I would do it in the controller. So it's the timing as well, and like I'm used to just gas, never brake, and hit everything, boom, 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 and you can't do that to win in this game. Like
No.
you can't. You're gonna fly off the fly off the thing. Like it's not everything is locked when it comes to your laps and wherever you're racing. So it's gonna bump you back. Now, what saves you when you're not online is that rewind thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But I find like it's cheating.
It
in
is.
my head. So I try not to.
Well,
the only time I was using it was when I was playing with you, and just because you were right in front of me, and I wanted to know how it looked on your end, or if you could tell that there was something happening.
Oh, you just disappear, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like it acts like your pause. You know how it kind of makes your turn like clear, and
Okay. And then all of a sudden I appear behind you.
And then yeah, it just kind of disappears and moves.
Got it.
Yep.
I lost what I was going to say.
Well, what I was going to say is I it'll take some time and practice, but I think you'll get used to the way the drifting works on the wheel.
Yeah, last night I forced myself. I forced myself to just drive with this and keep trying and just kept trying, and even if I spin off,
I'm surprised it's not broken.
catch up. No, actually, I've been. It's just fun, so I'm like not bother. You know, when it's a very frustrating one, I will just grab the controller and get it done with. Or if I have to beat a time, there's certain ones that depending on which one that you're doing that you have to beat a time in order to get the stars and whatnot.
So if I take a clip out of this episode, I need to put on there that no one is actually driving because their steering wheel is right in front of you.
Yep. Yeah.
And I have to put for TikTok not to like flag it as somebody flying. God damn it, driving. I have to put something into the caption or anything like that. Stupid.
What I was gonna say is, yeah, I doubt that wheel is going to be very easy to break. Those force feedback motors. See, now I'm doing it. Are durable as hell. So,
at least
they have to be.
Pressure. It's on. There's no pressure.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Do you have the game on a different screen?
No.
Yeah. No. Once you turn the game on and get into it, then it'll start doing its thing, especially when you're like on the track or on the road and whatnot.
Right.
Then those force feedback motors got to start working.
And when you happen to be off-roading when you shouldn't be.
Jeez, I can imagine.
It shakes everything over here, but everything's still not broken.
Did you see the guy that I think I sent you guys the video of the guy that created the simulation rig, but the actual simulation has wheels. So every time that he's drifting, the car.
Oh, the little wheels in the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he spun out in one of the drifts, and the cart like actually had the feedback and it started spinning. and he got thrown out of it.
Dude, I would love to experience something like that, like
Yeah.
a full motion sim rig. It'd be great, man.
Oh, now that this is a great segue because there's a new video game coming out. It's a new VR in like the horror genre that it uses AI to map out as you're walking through your house. So it's like you have the map of the horror movie of the horror game is your house.
That
And
sounds absolutely fucking awful.
Yeah, because the thing is, as soon as I take that off, it's gonna be the same house.
See, but then the other thing is like 50% of the fun of having a VR and being in VR is absolutely whacking into random shit that you walk too far or too close to. That's literally half the fun. It's like I was playing a zombie game at mom's house with Pepe's like VR set, and I shifted enough to punch the wall. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about VR mapping my house.
Yeah.
And not
So
VR, but AI.
I think something like that would probably be better if you had like a bigger house than, I mean, definitely bigger than the one that I've got. Plus, plus it would have to be when like you're the only one at home, because you don't have to worry about running into stuff or like running into other people.
Fuck them hoes.
that is what makes it fun.
It's like half the fun of the Wii was whacking people in the head if they got too close.
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
The ones that lived dangerously and didn't have the wrist strap and wound up flinging the damn thing into their TV.
Yep, but that's what made it iconic. That's my point.
Well, I enjoyed laughing at people that did that and seeing videos of that stuff where all of a sudden the Wii remote would slip from your hands and would slam into a wall and break, or slam into a TV and just the damn thing would just stop working. And it was just like, haha, fuck you. That's what you get.
It's like it becomes Scorpion. It's get over here, and then you just start throwing stuff.
Hopefully, you don't pick up a knife in the game, and you actually pick up a knife.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'd be
not good.
Not good.
Yeah. No. There's a zombie. All of a sudden, oh crap!
Can you imagine at that moment the game actually that VR set, whatever it will be, it captures if there's people around you and then makes them look like something else in the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't that the plot of that one movie that's coming out with Chris Pratt?
Well, that's the plot
everything?
of how Wolverine killed the X-Men.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard this before.
Yeah. That's fun. All right. So
speaking of Wolverine.
Yeah. So Sony did a thing. Yeah, this is great. Sony did a thing. Yeah.
That they did.
They released the the extended gameplay trailer for the Wolverine video game. And I must say, it brings back memories from the first Wolverine or X-Men Origins game that they did, but much better. I like how it's interactive with everything around you. Like if there's a forklift and you're attacking somebody, he picks him up and throws it at him.
Nice.
Yeah.
I started watching the trailer, and then I was like, "Oh, come here, kids! Let's watch this trailer of the new game."
Oh, jeez!
It's not for kids.
No,
it's not. No, it's.
How excited were they?
They enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I bet.
Especially that one.
Yeah, he looks like he would enjoy it.
He's like, I want to play that game. Like I've ever let him play any bloody ones. But regardless, the game looks pretty fun. Seems like this year in gaming, we're going to be spending quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
The wallet is going to be hurting. Like I agree. Like the game looks good. It seems like it plays well. It looks like it might have an interesting story. I just have no intention of buying it. I'm passing on that one.
On the Wolverine?
Yep.
Hey, good for you. I can't buy it. I don't have a PlayStation, and I'm not going to spend $500 just so I can buy one video game. As much as I hurts.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially after not Nintendo, Jesus Christ, especially after Sony made the decision that they did to not bring their exclusive titles to PC anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're going back to exclusives for theirs. And it's just like.
That's why Xbox decided to keep Gears of War E-Day as an exclusive instead of after they said they were going to release it on PlayStation.
Well, I mean, their whole thing, and I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's kind of a dumb decision on Sony's part. What is it? The next gen Xbox that they've got planned for release. I forget what the hell they're calling it. Was it Project Helix or something like that?
Yep.
Will have access to pretty much everything, including Steam, which gives them access to Sony titles that are on Steam. And I guess Sony didn't like that. I'm speculating here at this point, and they decided, okay, whatever's on Steam already, we're going to leave it, but future titles, no. I think Forza's still coming to PlayStation, but beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. So
yeah, because I think that would piss a lot of people off if you decide not to after you, because Gears of War is one thing. I haven't released a game yet at all, so they can just backtrack. No one's like seen the gameplay and they're like excited for it. And no, Forza, a lot of people will be very pissed off if they decide not to.
Well, plus at this point, they were too far into development for multi-platform anyway. So I think not like that would basically be a massive waste of resources, just as well as pissing off a lot of your fan base that are on PlayStation waiting for this game. And so it's like you spend all this money on development for PlayStation for what? Just to screw over the people that actually want to play this game. It seems kind of a dick move. And I would say the same for PlayStation with them just kind of pulling back on future releases. But that's just me talking.
Yeah. I agree. I think that it's a dumb move, but I can see why they'd be pissed off. Why PlayStation would be pissed off and say, you know what? No. Because we want to keep it exclusive, but then maybe year 2 send it to Steam, but now Xbox is going to have them too.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
It's not really exclusive.
Once Project Helix drops, you're going to have access to Steam, which means people from Xbox are going to be able to start playing the first 2 God of War games, the Horizon titles, and all that stuff. And you know, Sony doesn't like that fact, but at this point, with their current release slate, they don't really have much choice. They're not just going to pull their games off Steam. They could, but again, you're going to piss off a lot of people doing that and ensure that people just aren't going to want to spend money on your consoles, especially with how expensive they've gotten.
Right.
It's ridiculous. But so moving on, one of the things for the state of play that really stood out to me, especially because I'm a big fan of the series, was the new Ace Combat. I love Ace Combat. My first taste of that franchise was on the PSP, and I've been trying to play like every other game since. The last game I played was Ace Combat 7 when it dropped on Steam, and that was a ton of fun. And so seeing Ace Combat 8 announced on that one was, I am super excited.
One of the things that I would really like to have the PlayStation for would be Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Mm.
It just seems fun. Also Banjo the Chef.
Banjo the Chef?
Banjo.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it follows an American sushi chef. I think it's
Boondocks, but as a chef.
basically. I think the video that they showed on that State of Play had it was supposed to follow like his origins and how he became a sushi chef and who he learned from and what have you. I don't recall all of it because it was just like, okay, this is interesting but not interesting enough. So just I quickly moved on.
Yeah, I was kidding. I don't really care for it.
It was different.
It is. It's you can tell that they're using the what you call it, the Miles Morales like style, like the movie.
Oh, like a comic book kind of.
Yeah, because Into the Spider-Verse. Because the picture that they showed is the main character, and then the highlights around him are like that style. It's like 3 different colors.
Mm.
Just like how Into the Spider-Verse is.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Dune Awakening.
Oh yeah.
And that for all those go ahead.
No, I was just saying that one's going to be interesting. I like the an adventure RPG based in the Dune universe. You get to create your own character and follow one of, I think, like 3 or 4 paths. So you can like become whichever of the characters that you want, and you actually get to meet several of the characters in the within the Dune, I think, film universe. So if you're a fan of the books and you're a fan of the movies, then you'll definitely enjoy this game. I think that one's one that I'm going to keep my eye on, but it's not one that's on my list.
When I saw the trailer, it kind of reminded me of, not the same, but similar to the Star Wars, the Old Republic games. Like you can pick a style for the character, and then the storyline, you can pick where you want it to go. Plus Dune, the original Star Wars. I'm just leaving that there.
Oh yeah.
For those Dynasty Warrior fans.
Oh yeah, the remake.
The remastered of Dynasty Warriors 3, the complete edition.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be excited for that, because those are classics. God of War, was it Luffy?
Lao Fei.
Lao Fei. It just looks Luffy to me.
Is his wife?
Lao Fei. Yeah, Lao Fei.
Yeah, it picks up. It picks up right after her death. She finds herself in basically another world. She's got to escape her captors and this world. And I haven't seen, like, I haven't gotten the full picture of what this game is going to be about, so I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I think they need to, they really need to do a bit more work on the polish of this game, because the characters don't really look as good as they should. Like, honestly, Lao Fei's character looked a lot better in the previous God of War games than she does now. So I think they still need to do a bit of work, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I've got one, No Rest for the Wicked. An action RPG with Souls-like elements, exploring a hand-painted world in a dark fantasy setting.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah. I think it might be in early access, because they're saying the upcoming 1.0 release is going to be adding endgame content along with a new class and progression system. And that's supposed to drop in October of this year.
I've also always liked the ninja type style of games. Like, I saw Onimusha, like the Way of the Sword. That one seemed interesting to me. But I've always been a huge fan of those. However, Xbox does not do a lot of, or any, ninja martial arts type of video games. It's kind of depressing.
Well, one of these days, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. I know I've talked about this way too many times before on this podcast. One game that I'm gonna okay, we have way too many episodes. I'm not gonna commit to finding the episode where I said it.
Twitter.
Because it's not gonna happen. But there was an episode that I said that one game that I wish they would remaster would be Stuntman. Or Stunt from PlayStation.
Right. They have a new one coming out.
Yep, it's called Stuntman Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, you can actually recreate scenes from famous movies, like the scene in Fast and the Furious, the first Fast and the Furious, when they jump in front of the train.
Mm-hmm.
You can recreate scenes from Back to the Future.
There was also, I don't know if you noticed it, because it was very, very brief. So so I'm not sure how many people noticed it, but I saw the side of Brian's R34. So it looks like you get to recreate that race from the beginning of Too Fast, Too Furious.
I hope that there's that. Actually, I hope that they will allow us to recreate the racing scene from either Tokyo Drift, the last one, or the first race in Fast and Furious 4, where Brian and Toretto have to compete to get into the drug lord's team for them to be able to run the drugs for him in Mexico.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, the sky's the limit, because you've only seen just a brief look at this. So, you know, it's the speculation is going to be like all over the place. Okay, what scenes are we going to be able to get to recreate? How detailed, how long are these scenes going to be? Like, will you be able to do like the whole scene, or is it just a setup to where like it right up to like a certain point where you have to do like a big jump or something like that? Like, it's tough to say at this stage.
If I remember correctly, they were all in the first Stunt video game. They allow you to do the Fast and the Furious scene, and it was so meticulous that it came down to making sure that you hit the gears at the right time and all of that. It was like, it has to be done perfect, because if you miss the gear by a second, you're not going to make the jump and you're going to die.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like that, it should be an interesting little challenge. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's going to be fun.
Oh yeah. Anybody else got anything on the PlayStation side?
No, is it like the ones that I like? It was Wolverine and the God of War.
Silent Hill again.
Oh yeah,
Another one?
Yeah,
Townfall.
they're making a new one. It's supposed to be set on some kind of island. I fast forwarded halfway through the trailer because it's like, it doesn't really look all that. There was one more that kind of caught my interest that I felt like adding to the list, called Ill. Let's see. Yeah, it's basically just another gory zombie action game.
Visceral dismemberment system in realistic
Ill?
physics. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And what was it? What was it that they? How did they describe it? I forget where I even got forget where I even pulled this paragraph from. Basically, the quote was, "I woke up from a coma, and now the dead are walking about," which is basically the beginning of like half
Walking
the
Dead.
zombie movies.
Every zombie movie.
Yeah, like The Walking Dead, 28 Days Later started that way. And those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I like the look of it, like the gory detail of it, and the physics and whatnot. And like I think at the beginning of it, like towards the beginning of it, you see like the character that you control like stabbing a zombie child, which is like, holy shit. Like they are really, seems like they're really pushing the limits on.
Listen, if it's between me and a zombie child, I'm going to win that fight. That's all I'm saying. No offense to anybody. But
I don't know who's going to win, but I know for a fact that I'm going to try.
yeah, I know. Fuck them kids. I will stab them.
Well, what's interesting is there was a mechanic in the game that you saw towards the end of the trailer where you had one zombie by the neck, and all of a sudden its head and neck just separated on their own, and you had the head in your hand, and then all of a sudden just like tendrils coming out of their head, and was basically just wrapping around your arm. So it's just like, okay, so basically that makes this even more interesting, because just shooting them or dismembering them may not be the surest way to kill them, which actually reminded me of Resident Evil 4. You blow the head off of a zombie with one of your weapons, and then all of a sudden it just keeps walking at you, and then all of a sudden this weird insect-like creature just pops out of his body and is like, yeah, you just got to keep shooting them until they finally die.
Yeah, just because you blew up their head doesn't mean that they're done.
Yeah, pretty much. Makes it interesting.
All right, so I don't think there's anything else on the state of play.
Not for me.
I do want to move to the Xbox showcase.
Do it.
Do it.
We can run through these. We don't have to get too much into it, but talking about zombie games, State of Decay 3. We have also Doom, Dark Ages, Crazy Taxi's coming back.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
I know. Then there's a I don't know if it's a DLC pack or an expansion pack for Fallout 76. It's called Infestations.
Seems like a DLC.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, which I think it takes place in Japan, right?
Huh.
That's
Right,
what
yeah.
it looked like. Yeah.
Yeah. Fable, obviously. There's no Xbox showcase without Fable. Obviously, like we talked about, Gears of War, E-Day.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah,
Also, probably the last video game I'm playing until further notice.
that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
Now, Halo Campaign Evolved.
Yeah.
Which is featuring Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. On a clandestine UNSC operation behind enemy lines. Nice. Minecraft Dungeons 2 for those that like Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I said, Xbox doesn't do ninja stuff. They do more like Viking stuff. It seems like that's their like Vikings, Celtic warriors. There's a new game called Senua, and it's set in the Hellblade universe.
Oh yeah. I think that's the third one in that series.
Mm-hmm. It's a new action adventure game from Ninja Theory.
Oh yeah. They do Ninja Gaiden as well.
And for those that remember this in PlayStation in the 90s, Spyro of Realm Beyond.
That was actually quite shocking that
Yeah.
that was announced on the Xbox showcase, because that had always been a PlayStation title for as long as I could remember.
I'm sorry, but you're right. I see Spyro and I think of PlayStation. I don't think Xbox. I don't think any console other than PlayStation. That's right. Ratchet and Clank, the same thing. I don't think of anything else other than PlayStation.
That is true.
Cancel. Castlevania. There's a new one coming out. Vilmont's Curse. Magicians, The Devil's Deal. Step into a world where stage magic becomes real. That's the name of the game.
It does look very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's like very cartoonish. And then Metro 2039. Seems it's a mix of immersion, survival, stealth, violence, and horror.
Well, I haven't played any of the other Metro games, so I can only assume that they're a similar premise. So
there's that, and Valor Mortis.
that doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah. It is. I'm trying to see. The latest trailer revealed Vincent Castle as the voice of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay.
Setting the tone for a dark first person first-person action Souls-like
Bro.
where victory may demand more than your life, set in a twisted vision of the Napoleonic Wars.
This guy in words. I
No,
swear.
dude. Valor Mortis casts players as a former soldier who rises from death and must confront the true cost of destiny, loyalty, and empire. Where winds meet, Hidden Mountain.
You haven't
Wulong
talked about
2.
the most important Xbox game coming out.
Which is
My God, what is happening?
Oh,
What is
I
it?
thought she legit just
yeah.
silence us.
No, you
She's like-
guys popped out and then popped back in.
It
She's like,
added to the
I'm
suspense.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna leave it like this.
Yeah, as soon as I was like, which is, and then all of a sudden it's like she didn't move, and then her screen blanked out. I'm like, she locked up. All right, no worries.
Suspense.
Yes.
Leave them wanting more, guys. Come on. We've
There you
talked about this before.
Whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to, so can you tell us what game it is?
Yeah, it's Bad Magpie. You don't know that I've said that like 6 times already because my intern is the one fucking up. No, you guys know the Untitled Goose Game that we were talking about not too long ago?
Yeah.
Oh
For Switch?
yeah.
Okay, so they have a version of that for Xbox coming out, but you're a magpie, which is like a pigeon.
Great.
That's
Interesting.
amazing. Yeah.
I'm so excited for this.
Me too. Hey, listen, you haven't been a silly goose, and I can tell.
Well, those weird, goofy games always seem to do fairly well. You know.
Because they're silly goosey games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it works, and the biggest advantage those games have is like is an extremely low budget, so it doesn't take much for them to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right.
So I honestly, I'd say it'll do fairly well. You know, the
Probably,
title
yeah.
alone, I think, has a lot of people interested. Plus, I'm assuming, yeah, if it's a similar premise to the Untitled Goose Game, you know, or similar games to that, then it will have its audience.
Yeah. For sure.
All right. So now moving on from Bad Magpie.
You got it. I knew you would.
I tried. But the most important thing that they showed to me was the 25th anniversary Xbox.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
It's
Beautiful.
just how they did back in the first Xbox with the green clear that you can see through. And they're doing the same thing with this one. And it has a big badge on it that says Xbox 25 on it. And it comes with a controller the same way. I just think that it's beautiful. It was done perfectly. I think that is a style of like consoles and accessories that it is never outdated. I look at the Game Boy and it was like that purple see-through or the Nintendo 64 or the PlayStation controllers see-through like in different colors. That's never dated. Like you can get that now and it looks just as good as it did back when it came out.
Oh yeah. Which, I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel dated, especially not to us, but sadly it's not something that you see that too often, especially, you know, in recent memory, unless it's some third party manufacturer that does like shells for consoles and controllers and stuff like that. It's literally the only way you can do it. I honestly wish that the hardware manufacturers did that more, because then, more options for people, and especially, with Microsoft doing this for the Xbox's 25th anniversary. Super cool. So,
well, it reminds me of when they released the PS5 in the, what was it, the 25th anniversary or the 30th anniversary of PlayStation, that it came out, that colorway.
The OG PlayStation gray with the old logo and with the old color schemed logo.
And then the controllers, the way they would plug into your console to charge was they made it look that way, how it used to look like. Yeah. So I think that nostalgia it's just crazy. I think it's crazy to think that they're able to do that, but unfortunately, I don't think Nintendo can do that with their console. Because
they could.
Unless it's a faceplate, but I don't think that they. Because for it to look.
You can with the controllers. You can with the console itself. It would just be the back plate.
Right.
But you absolutely could. I think replacing.
I'm challenging them to do it. Prove me wrong.
They likely won't. You third party makers will wind up doing that, because they did for the Switch 1.
Yeah.
There's shells like all over the place for the controllers and the console itself, which are super cool. But yeah, Nintendo hasn't done that in a very, very long time. Not since the, I want to say, the GameCube, maybe the Wii.
Well, they did release the GameCube controller and the Nintendo 64 controller for the Switch, which I think at the end of the day is more of a nostalgia thing than anything else, because as much as it brings back memories, I don't want that circle on my palm from.
Just don't play Mario Party 1. Which they have on the Nintendo 64 NSO.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I won't ever play that game again. Like Mario Party 2, 3, and 4, sure, why not? Play those all day. Mario Party 1, no. Because like you said, I'm not blistering my fucking palm to play a goddamn game. That was a mistake that Nintendo acknowledged it was not a smart decision to make, but what can you do?
No, because when they were testing, they tested the mini game once, and they're like, "Oh, okay,
oh yeah, it's like, yeah, this is cool." Yeah. And then within a week, people were complaining about, and you probably saw pictures of people's palms, which is these varying size blisters on their hands.
Oh, I had them.
Yeah, so did I.
So, all right. So now talking about Nintendo.
Yeah.
What did Nintendo do? Well,
Nintendo did quite a few things, and some good and some not as good, depending on what you're interested in. Like, I have quite a few things that caught my interest, and some that I added to the list that I know a lot of people will enjoy. So I figured, fuck it, I'll add it just to mention it. But one of the first things that caught my attention was, because I've been playing this game, I've been basically addicted to it, shockingly. Pokemon Pokopia is actually dropping DLC. It's going to start with a free update, which gives you a new mechanic that drops in August. And they also announced a paid DLC expansion pass. And so that, I think it goes in 3 waves. The first one drops with the update, which unlocks a new map called Bubbly Basin, which is an underwater map. And so, yeah, the new
Makes
mechanic,
sense.
Yeah, so the new mechanic dive takes advantage of that. So that's cool. And so that allows you to expand your maps and your online maps if you have them. I've actually been working on that as well, to even more. And so you can build a lot of underwater shit, which is really cool. And then the other two parts of that expansion pass come out, I think, in November, December of this year, and I think spring of next year. And then that closes out that. The next one that caught my attention was Xenoblade Chronicles. They're releasing Switch 2 editions of all three, which I haven't finished any of them. I need to, but those games are long and very grindy. So those will take a while.
Right.
But it works out because that'll occupy my time, I suppose, until the next Xenoblade game comes out, which they announced in that same direct, Xenoblade Genesis. They didn't reveal much about it. They just did a quick trailer, and the title of the game, and then that's supposed to come out in 2027. So I'm thinking probably late into 2027, October, November, maybe. The Duskbloods, which is
I'm excited for the Hello Kitty Patty Land. I'm excited for that.
Go ahead.
Goldie Hawn? Goldie Hawn.
Oh, she's excited.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not about the same thing. She's excited.
Clearly not.
Oh,
He's one with the cable.
yeah.
Like, this cable is mine now.
Yeah.
On that note, I had something in mind, but I forgot.
Keep fucking around.
Orbitals.
Oh yeah, that one actually looks pretty interesting.
It's like a one of those games that you have to team up with your friend,
right?
And,
like
and try
It Takes Two style, or what was that other one? Split Fiction. Similar, similar play style to those, I think.
Yep, but anime.
Right. Not as detailed, I think, but like the style of the game looks pretty cool. So.
Yeah. Dragon Dogma, Dark Horizon 2.
Oh yeah. I didn't really put that on my list because I haven't played any of those, and with it being a port of a game that's been released on other platforms for a while, it didn't really. I mean, it'd be good for people that only have the Switch or Switch 2 and want to play that game. Awesome,
Right. Lords of the Fallen 2.
Yeah, that's another one like Dragon's Dogma that's a port from an older game. So
I'm not gonna lie to you, they have a lot of games on here that are like related to blades of some sort. They got Stellar Blade.
Yeah, that was actually a shocker that they got that on the Switch too.
Yeah. They got, what's the other one with blades?
Blade.
We'll get to that in a second because I was looking at
Muramasa Revenant Blades.
Yeah.
And then the whole Xenoblade Chronicles, Xenoblade Genesis, a lot of blades.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the Duskbloods, which is FromSoft's Switch 2 exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were excited about that. Nintendo haters are kind of pissed off, but I don't give a fuck. They didn't really give too much more information, beyond the quick trailer that they showed. And then there's a closed network test that's due this summer. Still no release date, but it's still supposed to drop this year. So there's that much at least. Let's see. Splatoon Raiders. We got more info on that. It's a single player Splatoon game. Supposed to be, I guess, about a team of treasure hunters. Treasure hunting squids that are fighting against evil salmon looking creatures. Basically just fish fighting against fish, essentially. You're looking for treasure and what have you. And then there's a Splatoon Raiders specific direct set for the end of this month. So we should learn quite a bit more.
Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't really get as excited about Tomb Raider games, to be perfectly honest.
Neither do I, but I mentioned them because of Lola.
Well, yeah, no, I know
love
she's
Tomb
into
Raider
it.
games, yeah.
That's the only
just
reason
saw
I
that
mentioned it.
trailer I saw the trailer for the Legend of something that you mentioned earlier. Looks really good.
Yeah, I think it might have just been because of my experience with some of the earlier ones, some of the earlier PlayStation ones. And obviously, the game, like the game has obviously evolved since then, like in a major way, but it's just, plus
What, the triangular boobies didn't do it for you?
I was going to say, did it not, like,
did it awaken
keep you
something
forever
up?
There?
That's when I fell in love with
random triangles
trigonometry.
And just get,
It's so realistic.
Just trigonometry all of a sudden was nice for me.
Gotta love that geometry.
I was gonna say geometry.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's not really a franchise that caught my interest too much over the years. I don't know. Maybe down the road I'll start playing them. I'm not entirely sure, but at this point, there's just so much. There's so much shit to play that a lot of things are just going to fall to the wayside. And like, this next one is another franchise that I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play, but I wanted to mention it because it's got a lot of fans out there. They're dropping the entire Kingdom Hearts collection, 1, 2, and 3 onto the Switch 2. The demo for Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind actually came out today, as did the demo for the new Star Fox remake, which I actually got to play earlier today, about a couple hours before we got on, and I had quite a bit of fun with that one. That one's really cool. It's limited to just the training stage and the asteroid field stage, but it was actually a lot of fun. And then I'm shocked that this was announced through Nintendo's Direct, but Kingdom Hearts 4 was an out of nowhere one, and you got a trailer for that as well, which looked really good.
He just wants to be close to you.
Cats are assholes.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I haven't played any of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I definitely wanted to mention that for the Kingdom Hearts fans out there that I know are going to want to know about that, which is good for them because that's a popular series,
right?
Mm-hmm.
But the one. The capstone for the whole goddamn thing, something that everybody's been fucking asking for since I think the Switch 1 came out, and they finally fucking announced it.
Don't say it. One more thing, because I know where you're going.
You know exactly where I'm going.
Dragon Quest Monsters.
Oh yeah.
the reason I mention it is because this game is what started the Dragon Ball manga, and because it was created by Akira Toriyama. But this game is very almost Pokemon-like.
Mhm.
So the trailer is very, yeah. I saw it. I'm like, before they announced what it was,
Mhm.
I'm like, why they're ripping off Pokemon? But then I realized it's Dragon Quest.
Once I saw the art style, I'm like, oh, this is fucking Dragon Quest.
Right. So I was but sometimes you look at the art style and you're like, oh, this is this, and then now, but once I saw it was Dragon Quest, I'm like, okay, cool. So it's the other way around. Dragon Quest started, then Dragon Ball came out, and then they took from Dragon Quest Pokemon. Got it. So there's a whole full circle.
Well,
That's why the anime style is kind of similar to Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Because he's been a huge contributor. The main contributor to that franchise since its inception. How many fucking decades ago? It's crazy.
Well, the fact that it came out before Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball came out in 87?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so. All right, now. For the moment that we all been waiting for.
For everybody that has been fucking waiting for since every Nintendo Direct since the Switch is fucking released. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is getting a full ground up remake. They didn't give us a lot, just a trailer with somebody talking about the fairies and the kids in the forest and whatnot, and they showed you Link sleeping on his bed in his house before he wakes up, and then that's where it stops. But that's
all we needed.
This got a lot of fucking people excited. I think more than anything that's been announced thus far. Like, I cannot wait for this. And it's dropping this year. So I'm thinking I'm going to guess November, but I have a feeling it's going to wind up being December. Because like we talked about earlier in the episode, a lot of people are trying to avoid competing with GTA 6. So we're looking at maybe October, likely December. Because if they haven't firmed up a release date for this yet, I'm thinking December.
But okay, you as a Zelda super fan, if Ocarina of Time and GTA 6 come out the same day, what game are you playing?
Zelda. Hands down. I mean, I'll get both games to be sure.
Right.
But Zelda is going to take up a lot more of my time because honestly, I mean, you're talking about a remake of the best Zelda game, or one of the best games, period, that has ever been released.
And what I'm saying is, a lot of the people that are going to buy this game are Switch users, because that's pretty much the only console they prefer. And if they are Nintendo users, they are fans of Zelda. And if they are fans of Zelda, they know about Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one franchise that does not have to worry about competing with GTA 6 because their fans are there. And just like you, they will buy both. If they can only afford one, they will go with Zelda.
Watch them release it on the same day.
Oh, jeez.
And it beats GTA 6 in sales. Can you imagine?
What kind of shitstorm would that fucking stir up between?
Because for a fact, we're 100% sure that if they release on the same day, there won't be a patch for Ocarina of Time 6 hours after it comes out, compared to what GTA 6 is going to have. Because GTA 6 is going to release, and 10 hours later, you have to download this patch to fix these bugs.
I got a feeling it's going to be like minute 1. There's going to be a patch that's got to be fucking downloaded. And it's like, here you go, download the game. It'll pre-download the game, and then, but then you have
before you start.
Right.
Here's
but
a
then
patch.
but then you have to download the day 1 patch in order to even play it.
3 hours later.
Shit.
Depends on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have to worry too much about internet, but still, that's based on what I'm hearing, that's going to be a hefty download just to get the game.
Yeah, start purchasing games on your PS5 and Xboxes. So
I've got a 4 terabyte SSD in my PS5, so I don't really have to worry too much.
Yeah, no, for the people that don't have.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I have a 2 terabyte on like external. I'm just gonna move everything there, and just gonna leave
hard drive or SSD.
Well, external drives. Yeah, you definitely have to move.
It's for those games that I don't want to get rid of, but I don't care about playing too much.
I was going to say, if PlayStation does what they do like Xbox is, unless it's like an internal storage expansion, you're not going to be able to play those PS5 exclusive games on an external drive, and that's what fucking sucks. Because like on the Xbox, oh yeah, it is. It's incredibly stupid. Xbox prime example. Unless you get one of those stupidly overpriced expansion cards, you go to try to put an external hard drive on there, you're not going to be able to play Xbox Series games from an external hard drive. You can play like Xbox One titles, Xbox 360 and on back from that external hard drive, but anything that's made specifically for that console, you're shit out of luck. And I don't know for sure if PlayStation does it the same way. I would assume they do, because if they want to be assholes like that, then.
But even in a PC, there's a lot of games you can't really use a hard drive. You have to use a SSD.
Well,
so it's just a matter of like that technology.
Right. And to that point, it makes sense because you want to take advantage of that faster, that faster read write access.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes all the sense in the world, because you don't want the game to be hanging while you're waiting for the fucking drive to spin up.
Exactly. Yeah, everything is made now to work with more of the SSDs and drive.
He is not in my calendar birthday.
Even if it was even if it was an external SSD, it's still the way those two consoles were made, it still wouldn't let you do it, because you're still doing everything through USB, and your speeds are still lower than the internal storage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sunday the 7th was actually VCR day.
Sunday the 7th? What is that?
National VCR Day.
Okay.
They do weekly national news.
Like, hey, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to me. But yeah, no, GTA 6 is definitely going to be a very hefty download. And patches are probably going to be almost as big.
Oh yeah.
So
if you look into November's releases for games, there's 5 games
so far.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
And those are the ones that are ballsy.
yeah, I was gonna say, what are they so far besides GTA 6?
Everybody's been waiting for this one. Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Melee Remastered.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Prime Light, but that's coming in on multiple.
Mm.
Yeah, multiple console platforms. Metaphor, Refantasio.
Oh yeah, that's another multi-platform release.
And then you got Grand Theft Auto 6, and then Gothic 3 Classic. But it's like almost one per. The first week has the 2 games.
Mhm.
And the second week has the 1, and then the third week is just GTA so far.
I do have to, going back to Metaphor, that logo is satisfying.
Yeah, actually, that does look pretty good.
Lola, have you looked at it? No. It is very satisfying for the OCD.
What is it?
It's called Metaphor for Fantasio.
Yep.
That's satisfying?
Yeah.
I take it she doesn't agree.
That's okay. It's very satisfying. Very, very, what do I call? It's like if you are looking at Tomb Raider from the front
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah. That's like a side profile of her.
Yeah.
But like laying
Actually,
down.
it's a side profile, a right side profile, left, and a top aerial view.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with that being said, do you have anything else?
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, guys, we missed a couple weeks, so this was very action packed, if you will. And for those that are going to be like action packed, I was like, maybe if you are, I don't know, slow, maybe it was action packed for you, but not for us.
We condensed it as much as we could because there's been a lot of shit happening with the big 3, and yeah, some things got missed. So if one of your favorites is something that you are interested in got missed, we apologize. It happens. We can't get to everything, but down in the comments below.
Actually, if we missed one of those was on purpose. I knew you liked it, and I didn't want to talk about it.
Opinions vary. It is what it is. Like I said, tell us what you're excited for out of all of these that happened, and throw it down in the comments below if you missed the live, because we want to hear from you.
And if you like Forza Horizon 6, or like I said, Forza Horizon,
nice.
Just leave it in the comments. Let me know. Do you rather play with your controller or the wheel? I would like to know, because I want to buy myself one, but I also don't want to. Just let me know.
You should.
Thank you, guys.
Racing wheels are like the most satisfying for me, especially to play racing games.
Nice. With that being said, thank you guys for joining us this week. Make sure that you do what, Justin?
Well, you can click all the things. You should. You better. Because if you don't, then...
Guess what? You are cursed.
For some reason, I knew where it was going, but I thought I was going to say something else.
Did your mind go somewhere that was not PG?
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, we'll take that as a yes.
Yes. But thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.